hope you're doing fabulous. Let me smooth out my little table thing here. So thanks for coming back. If you're new to the channel, thank you for dropping in, Sapphire Spider Oracle. And I have a new treat for you guys today. I haven't read with this deck for y'all yet. This is the Tarot of the Divine. It's fairly new, very beautiful, all about folk tales and fairy tales from all over the world. Beautiful energy. You guys were one of the few signs to get a reading out of me last month that I tried to do everyone's sign, but I was so busy and I had a lot of things come up that I needed to handle in my life. So I had to retreat and take some time away. Ooh, it wants that card right off the bat. And so that being said, you guys get a little treat because you've had one more reading than everybody else. It wants to start with this one. What's up with this card? King of Coins, Aquarius. Ooh. Ah. Well, it certainly is a nice card to start off with. Very, very grounded. Oh, wow, nice. Okay, it was pointing out how... so cool. It wants to say right off the bat that this is your world. And this is your age, and this is your time. We are literally, and people have been saying this for like ever, and it'll probably always be said, but we are literally about to enter the age of Aquarius when Jupiter and Saturn both align here on the 21st. That is supposed to be the gateway to the age of Aquarius, where we officially leave the last age and move into the age of Aquarius, which is a big time of change for the entire world. And that's exactly what this tortoise represents. His shell is the world. He carries the whole world on his back. And that's what it's just kind of saying, like, it's your time. It's your time to step up into this energy. King of Coins, definitely very much grounded and in touch with reality. Good with the money, got everything stocked and ready to go when it comes to resources, food, home, savings, you name it. It said, this is your time. Beautiful energy. What else? What else? That's all it's got for that one. It's just saying you are this king. Woo! And we got a King of Swords. Yes. Hang on. Where's it want me to put it? And this King of Swords. Now, this is definitely an Aquarius power card because y'all are an air sign. So that's what it's saying too. Like, it said king of both worlds. Swords about communication and stuff too. This is a griffin. It was just saying Gryffindor too. So there's a little bit of some Harry Potter stuff coming in here. Ooh, nice. Ooh, wow. Oh, it's giving me the whole part about Buckbeak and how Harry went back in time to actually save his godfather, Sirius, but it was Dumbledore that kind of hinted at him, like, maybe you can save 2 lives, right? And that's when he goes back and saves Buckbeak, and Buckbeak is instrumental in doing the other part in rescuing his godfather, because without Buckbeak, they couldn't have flying. What is that word? My goodness. Flown. They could not have flown to the top of the tower to rescue Sirius. So, and interesting that this is at the top here, because then that's kind of implying like both of these moves need to be brought into consideration to be made. And so it's actually saying like you need to tap into this first, which is your own energy, which is mind and communications. Swords is all about that intellect, making decisions, making swift decisions, executing those decisions, and just like getting in there and doing it, right? It said like magic, because that's the whole thing, is they have magic to help them go back in time to save everybody. So it's not about the going back in time part. It's just saying like, but it is kind of bringing that up. It's like there's a chance to review something, redo something, to save something. It involves possibly both of these aspects of your life, which is just your mind and your logic and your not intuition, intellect, and also like your money, your home, your security. It just said as within, so without. So that's the thing, is like, ooh, not there it goes. You have to yeah, it's like you have to save your mind first. You have to master your mind first in order to save and master this. And that's where it's just saying it's your time to do this. So go save the griffin. Go save Buckbeak, in a sense. Or just make up your mind first, right? Master that energy. Master your mind first. And then you can step in to handle things in your physical reality, as within, so without. Once you master yourself within, you will master yourself without. Beautiful message. Oh, this one just, wow. It just flipped off the bottom of the deck. Like I was trying to pick it up and it just flipped off the bottom. Here is the Ace of Wands. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. And this is a bamboo ink pen for like Chinese, Japanese paintings and calligraphy, right? So this is definitely all about you creating the life you want, literally painting your own picture, writing your own words, speaking your spirit and putting it out there for the world to see. Putting the pen to paper, right? Like that's part of it too. Putting the pen to paper to write all of this out, do all of this. And that's why you've got to master this first, because like if you literally think about the process of writing is what it's giving me. If you think about the process of writing, the writer, the artist, whoever, they have to come to that decision in their mind. They have to sort things out and plan things in their mind first before it can become physical reality. This is the action of making it happen, and that's the spark and the fire that you probably already feel. And so that's where the advice is coming. It's like, you know, you've got this spark, and you know you've got this new start, and you know you want to create stuff and write it out, draw it, put it on paper, bring it to life. What do you need to do first? You need to master your mind first, and then it will come. It's like short, sweet, and to the point. Like I said, it's not playing around. Give me a card over here. Give me a card over here. I feel like I'm needing to say, like, what else needs to be balanced, though? Like, what else needs to be balanced is what it's kind of implying. Judgment, higher calling. It literally made like a little monkey voice in my head, kind of like Abu, but this also is reminding me of like Aang the Last Airbender, very much a childlike quality. And that's where it's like the sun opened up and this lotus and enlightenment peeked through the clouds and it went, oh, and like it's like you were being very playful, just like going along your journey, and all of a sudden this opened up and started speaking to you and talking to you, and you were just like, what? And like had to pause and listen. It's very much talking about your inspiration from spirit and that higher calling, that judgment calling. It's like, and you just got to create this and get it out of you. Why? Because spirit came and spoke to you. Spirit came and spoke to you, and this is the whole reason why you have this spark, is because this was illuminated for you, that this is your calling and passion, and you've definitely got the fire within you type deal. You definitely got the spark. You've definitely got what you need, and you've definitely had divine confirmation about it. And it's like you can see the way you're walking on air. You don't know how to quite achieve all of this yet because you're still kind of standing in those clouds, but you have literally seen this vision. It has been revealed. You have seen it, and you know what it is, and you want to create that vision. You haven't known how. Sort the mind, bring it to reality. And it literally was just basically saying, like, go left. Go left. Because on this right side, you have all of this sadness in this Five of Cups. And this Five of Cups in particular is very, very lonely and sad and just constantly, like, just depressed as hell. cycling around in it, like drowning in it, can't get out of it type deal. And that's where it's saying go left. Go left in this case is about feminine energy. But interesting how the feminine's on the right and what I would assume is more of a masculine energy is on the left. And that's where it's like, it just kind of gave me a little bit of the Be a Man song from Mulan. Be a man, do, 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 do. All those lyrics, like that whole thing. And that's what it's saying is be a man. Go left. Go left. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Someone mentioned that in something I was listening to yesterday. Talking about how the left brain is actually that logical center of intellect and like mathematics and things like that. But the left side of the brain actually controls the right side of the body. And it crisscrosses in our mind. So the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. The right side of the brain, which is definitely more creative and free-flowing and everything like that, controls the left side of the body. So this, to me, take it how it resonates for you. It's like, be a man. So go masculine, go left brain. Go intellect, logic, reason, go that way in that case. But in doing so, it's actually sending you to the right. Does that make sense? That's a really interesting, reading to get out of this. And that's because that's what it's saying. If you stay in the creative, it's not just about creative. It's just that's the right side of the brain. If you stay more in that kind of emotional place, creative place, more free-flowing place, it's just, it kind of keeps going back to the sadness and everything, right? And that's because that's all of your feminine energy. And that's what it's like crisscrossed. So it's saying go left. Where others think you go right, you go left. Get into that masculine energy, Aquarius, and get out there and go. It's saying like go out there and go find your path, create your path, follow your path, because you've already seen the path. Spirit has already illuminated it for you. You already know what this whole epiphany and journey is about to be about. You already know what you're supposed to create and everything. And that's what I mean. It's like this lotus is up here in the sun. It's like you're supposed to paint it right here. And that's what I mean. You've seen this vision. You know it's here. Now it's time to apply the masculine energy to it, because you've already experienced the revelation. It's time to do something about it and get it going. So go left. Go masculine. Go logic and reason and decisions and things like that. And the fact that this card came off the bottom of the deck, which was like the unseen wisdom card, but it came out before, because I usually pull that kind of last. The fact that this came out in the middle of your reading is like, it doesn't want to be last anymore. It doesn't want to be, it wants you to start like working on it now. And now it's explaining to you why it wants you to start working on it now. And it's because you've already kind of been through all of this over here, right? Like start working on it now. Don't wait until the end to work on it. It doesn't want to be the last card in the deck. It wants you to start working on it now. How interesting. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. That was like I said, kind of a short reading, but I definitely think full of some quick, sweet, short, to the point messages for you. So let me know how that resonates in the comments. I hope to see you guys much sooner. Happy holidays to everybody, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.